Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm finally back with another sponsored Shadowverse video in English, so I hope you have missed me. To celebrate this, I was looking for a fun but nonetheless successful deck that I could show you today, and I can say that this task was greatly achieved. In this Shadowverse video we will take a look at an ambush Swordcraft deck with the meme card Vagabond Frog, which was and is performing really good on the ladder right now for myself. Maybe it is not just so meme after all, and instead a very solid contender who just needs to be more recognized. Overall the deck is very aggressive with tons of storm units and buffing abilities, so my number one advice is do not trade if you want to play this deck. There's rarely a need to trade, instead in most situations it is just more beneficial for you to be the one that is pushing damage. The build around card Vagabond Frog is an odd little follower, which pops up from time to time in some ladder decks, but will be forgotten quickly after. Nonetheless, he has a very cool and strong effect that will reapply ambush at the end of each of your turns, which then means that he is literally unkillable with any target spell. Of course, he's still a victim of any non-target destruction, but these are coming normally a bit later in the game and you should be able to kill your opponent beforehand. If you have a non-targetable follower on the board, of course, you just want to buff it, make it bigger and bigger and increase the damage that you will deal each turn. For that you have a Palace Fencer and White General in the deck, so if you can, just buff the frog and not some other units. For the aggressive 1-drop units you can also use the Princess Vanguard and increase their damage by +1. Combine the increase in damage with the Storm ability and you will find yourself in the position to end games easily between turn 5 and 7. If the game is going on for a bit longer, you always have Albert as a follow-up plan. He is good for 6 to 10 damage on turn 9, an amount that should be more than sufficient to kill any remaining life points. Due to the high amount of ambush creatures, I want to highlight the spell Shield of Flames as well. Introduced in Wonderland Dreams, this card allows you to deal 3 damage to an enemy follower, but if you have an ambush creature on the board, this amount is getting buffed to 6 damage. That is a great merit for only 2 play points and will help you to clear those pesky big guns or wards that your opponent will drop into you. So far I have a solid win rate of 80% with the deck in AA2. To show you how fast the wins are floating in, please stay tuned for some gameplay afterwards. For any questions still unanswered, I'm more than happy to help you in the comments, so please use that as it fits you. Alright guys, let's start here. First game will be against Bloodcraft, so expect some aggressive deck in general. A Quickblader, Palace Fencer and Novice Trooper is a knife curve. We are going second, definitely keeping it. So we have something for 1, 2 and 3 and maybe find something else to play alongside. Frog on 3 would be better than the Novice Trooper of course, but even that is pushing enough damage. Opponent is not doing anything on the first turn. Got Prince Vanguard here and Albert, which is then another nice finisher late in the game. Quickblader for the first damage in his face. Then we can just buff the Quickblader with the Palace Fencer here. That is giving the Quickblader then an additional 1 attack. Unfortunately, he's also dropping the Urius, which is bad, and there's the Frog. In that case, we are going for the Vanguard here and buffing our Quickblader. And then a 2 in face. So we're getting 1 damage now from the Urius. If he's playing Urius, that means he's going for an aggressive Bloodcraft deck, and he's also just trying to dodge in the face as much as possible. We'll see if he's normally not trading. He's normally just going face now. Oh, he's trading. Interesting. So if he's trading another Urius, we might just kill his Urius here. That would be 1 less damage in the face. On the other hand, it would also mean that we are getting 1 less damage here in our face. And with a second Urius, that is otherwise definitely too dangerous. So Vagabond Frog is coming. Getting another 1 point of damage, down to 18. Our opponent is down to 17. And if he's playing an aggressive deck, then he normally is not running any destruction that is able to kill the frog. So potentially we can just go for the face and we're good with that. Spiderweb Imp, he's taking another 2 points of damage and he has now a ward here. So we need to attack the board of course then. A Ninja Trainee, Vagabond Frog, taking a lot of damage from the Urius here unfortunately. So we can go Vagabond Frog and then also Ninja Trainee for 4, taking 2 more points of damage. That means we're going down to 13. We'll then evolve the Vagabond Frog, taking care of his small ward. And we will then also clear the wolf here, otherwise he's pushing more damage than we would. That's only 1 point. We can kill the wolf, so these two out. He then just has a Urius on the board. And we have a kind of a strong board. Albert is also coming. We can play Novice Trooper next turn, Palace Fencer. Then we would take another 2 from the Urius, of course. On the other hand, our board is way stronger, so we just need to be careful that we're not dying on the next turn, on turn 6. Other than that, we can just go face. Another Blood Wolf. That is already pushing him down to 11. Let's just count. We have currently 5 damage here. That's another 2, so that is 7. That is 8. And we could push him down to 1 life. So he's nearly dead. But nearly dead isn't good enough. We need to have him dead. So probably we will trade a bit, but only a bit. Can use the small trainee here to kill the 2-1. And then maybe just drop the Albert instead of going for the Trooper and Fencer. Then we would get 2 damage from the Urius. So if we get only 1 damage, we add 7. He has 3 right now to push, which means we would have 4. And then it just depends on if he has a charge unit. If he has another Blood Wolf, he could kill us. Can he? Or we are using Albert to kill his Urius here. That is safer, right? That is safer. Okay, let's do that. So Albert evolving, killing his 3-5 Urius. We are down to 7, so we are definitely, or we should be able to survive. You never know. And then we're killing the wolf. And just pushing 4 on the face, so he's down to 7. We are also at 7, but we have the way stronger board. And if we just use the last evolution point on the next turn with the 2 ambush units and Novice Trooper, that is good enough. So even if he's killing the Albert here, we're still winning the game. And I do not think that he's now pushing 7. Yeah, Carabossa is definitely not good enough. He can kill no Albert, but we still have enough to kill him. Which is the most important part here. We're getting 1 point. And he's drawing a card, of course, so we're down to 6. But we will just win here and also got another Albert. So we will then, of course, just go for the face. Let's drop then the Albert here. Go and evolve it. And with that we have then 8-9 damage on the board. And he's at 7, so easy peasy victory against the aggressive Bloodcraft deck.
Your strength is formidable.
Game 2, and now we are facing a Dragoncraft player. So I faced a couple of Dragoncrafts so far with the deck, and most of them were easy targets, so they are normally just playing some sort of ramp deck, and we are going in general faster than he can heal and then he can destroy our stuff. Not in every game, of course, but in general that's what's happening. Great curve here. We can just start again with a Quickblader. Then we can just use the princess here to buff the Quickblader, push then 1 more point in his face, so that will be a 2 attack unit. Then the frog is coming, and with the white general we can just buff the frog. Go for blazing. Well, that's cutting out a bit on damage, and of course we then have no target for the princess here. That sucks. But we will still drop the princess over the Palace Fencer, because the Palace Fencer at least can buff the Vagabond Frog. The princess here is just good for buffing a 1 play point allied follower, while the Palace Fencer can buff everything. There's a Dragon Summoner, so he's now getting a random Dragoncraft follower from his deck into the hand. Which is fine. We get another frog, so let's just pop that here, 1 in the face. And then on the next turn we will just go for the white general and buffing the frog, of course. And another kill. Oh, he likes to kill. He can evolve first, so I do think that the white general is dying on the next turn, but we're still dropping him here. We want to have a stronger frog. That's a 3-2 now. And then on turn 5, probably just dropping another frog alongside the Palace Fencer. Now he's using the Dragoon Sitter. So the 33 is down. Interesting that he's investing this one. Anyway, so another Albert, wow. So double Albert, we're going Palace Fencer nonetheless. Let's buff the 3-2 here. And then evolving, so we have then 6 to the face. He's currently at 15, so that means he's dropping down to 9. And on the next turn, if we evolve the other frog here as well, we already have enough to kill him. Plus we have double Alberts in our hand. So it will be tough for him. He cannot kill us, of course. We had 19. Getting some life back. So do we still have enough? That is 12. We can push this one to... Ah yeah, that's exactly what we need. So let's just drop the Albert here. Going then for an evolution on that Froggy Frog.
Won't be long now.
And with that, we have already enough. It is turn 6 and we are winning. And apparently just conceding.
Nice and easy.
You must die.
The games are going super fast, so that's why we are going for a third game as well. Last but not least, we are now facing a Heavencraft player. And he's using a Garuda avatar, so maybe he's running the Storm deck. We have some 1-drop, we have some 2-drop. I'm gonna drop the Vanguard here, so we're just keeping a Quickblader for the first damage into the face. The Trainee is cool on turn 2 and hope to find something on turn 3 as well. And there we go. Perfect curve again. So that's excellent. We're starting here, so Quickblader will be able to deal the first point of damage. Also, we got the Levin Vanguard. That's another perfect card on curve. He's not too aggressive because he cannot instantly attack the face. But it's another unit that we can use it for a trade or something like that. The Goblin. Goblin? Another Vagabond Frog. So let's just push one more on the face. He's probably then trading. We are going after that into the Vagabond Frog. And maybe even going to the next Vagabond Frog as well.
Should have been quicker.
Oh, and he cannot play anything on 2. That is really, really good. Of course, the Goblin is killing our 2-1 here. But we do not care too much for that. We just want to have the damage in. Gumi Emperor Kaiser, yeah, totally playing a neutral deck. So let's just see. Can evolve on the next turn. I think we will just go for another Vagabond Frog. That's the best we can do. I mean, if we go Levin Vanguard, we can kill his 2-2. Would be then a bit slower, but would be more efficient because we can then play on turn 5 the Albert. Or we can play another Frog and Princess, for example. Let's do that, just in case. So we're only pushing then, just pushing one more point of damage. Just down to 15. Ultimate Carrot, that's a kill. Doesn't matter. The White General can be used for buff. Then we are going for the White General. We're only evolve for that Frog here. So we have 5 to attack, he's down to 10. It just sets him on a counter here, because if we attack twice with the Frog, he's already dead. Just another Ultimate Carrot. And another Gummi. Wow, so he's evolving the Carrot then, I think. There you go. Still going at least down to 5. Well, so there you go. Then just play the Albert, evolving the Albert, and winning the game. Just like that is another turn 6 victory.